Under the sea, under the sea. In this story, I tell you how this almost happened to be. What's going on, y'all YouTube? This is your boy dweeskii, and welcome back to another video. Now, in today's video, I'm gonna tell you about this quick little story about how I almost swam with Ariel. Now, it's probably a person that watching this probably thinking to themselves, which Ariel you started to swim with? Hey, listen, both Ariels are great and iconic, and that's all that matters. So, without further ado, let's have a random talk. So, I'm gonna take y'all way back. I'll say about what, 4 or 5 years ago when this happened, and we had this quick family trip to a water park in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And before you ask, no, unfortunately, it wasn't Blue Bayou, which is my favorite water park I've ever been on. It just, everything about it is just so great to me. But anyway, it was just this small, little, I wouldn't say small, but around small, medium sized water park. You know what I'm saying? And it was just somewhere, it was just the type of water park that it has all the like highlighted stuff that every water park has, but I guess it's one of those things. It was like the smaller water parks is always can be good too. I guess it's one of those kind of water parks. So yeah, I forgot about the name of it, but just know it's like a small water park like Baton Rouge, Louisiana, something like that. So we get there, you know, we go through all the payment, security, and all that kind of stuff. When we got in, we did the number one thing that everybody has to be on before they leave, and say it with me: lazy river. There's something about a lazy river where you can literally just sit on your floaty, or you just sit and float around the place. When you get in it, it's a saying that I came up with: once you're in the lazy river, you'll forever be lazy. What I'm saying is because once you get in that lazy river, you're gonna stay in that lazy river for about almost 30 minutes. It's just something about you just floating around, seeing other people floating around. You don't even have to do much. You just sitting there, just chilling in the water, just take it whenever you take it. It's just something about that that does people good. Out of the way, we did other stuff like a little climbing thing that they have where you go through the obstacle course and you fail on it, you dive straight in the water, something like that. Did that too, thought it was cool. But the one ride that I did follow up on was the one that almost had me swim with Ariel. So I think it was one of those rides. I think it was one of those like slides when you get on this like. It was one of those slides where you just slide down, and then it had this like little circle, or like not little circle, but like a big circle. They just had you swimming around and around and around, and then you start like slow down and get slower, and then once you finally stop, you just dive into the hole, you dive straight in the water. It was one of those rides. So the first time I went on this ride, everything was smooth. I went up there smooth. I waited on the lifeguard to let me know when it's time to go. He gave me the signal. I went in, slid, did my thing, dove in the water. The other lifeguard went down there. As soon as I dove in, she made sure that I was good. I was swimming there safely, and everything was good. That's how the operation is supposed to operate. So he said, you know what? After that, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling pumped. A little adrenaline rush, heart beating a little bit. She said, you know what? I'm going to go again. So I went up there again, you know, same thing as last time. Lifeguard made sure everything was clear. He gave me the signal. I went in, slid, did my thing. Then I dove in the water. But this time, as I rose back up from the water, there was no lifeguard. And a person like me, fun fact that you probably thought in your head about right now, I ain't really a swimmer. And the water I was in was 12 feet deep. So a person that's not really a swimmer, that's in a area that has water that's 12 feet deep, it's a recipe for disaster. I'm trying to stay afloat, you know what I mean, because that my survival instincts are kicked in now. All of a sudden, I'm doing it for a good 10 seconds. It's still no lifeguard. Another 5 seconds go by. The lifeguard finally comes in, And the first lifeguard was a woman lifeguard. She was very nice, sweet too. The second lifeguard that came around, it was a man lifeguard. And he see me kind of struggling a little bit of, I'm moving up a little bit, but I'm still kind of in the same spot. So you know what he did? He grabs his lifeguard equipment. He just threw it at me. He's like, here you go. Oh, you need this? Oh, you can use that right now. He just tossed it at me. And when he tossed it at me, it was almost like out of my reach. Like if I reach my arm like right here, the equipment was about right here. So I literally had to put an extra amount of strength to literally just go ahead and just reach out to it and it finally climb onto it. After that, you know what I'm saying, when you holding on like this, you swimming your way to the surface and you just go ahead and just leave, bro. I'm telling you, I found the nearest beach chair. I'm literally was coughing. I'm literally had water leaking on my nose or whatever. I'm telling y'all, at that moment, things were crazy. It happened so fast, man. So yeah, man, I just want to come up here, tell you a quick little story about how I almost swam with Ariel. More of the story, y'all probably thought about how this would have happened in the ocean or something. Thank God it didn't happen in the ocean, because it would have been way worse. But yeah, more of the story. If you're gonna go somewhere, make sure a lifeguard is there. Because if it ain't, then I don't know what else to tell you, but just hope you make it though. So, with that being said, my shit, like, comment, subscribe, tap on the notification so you can be the first person to watch my next video. And while you're at it, share the video with 1 or 2, maybe a few. That being said, we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out, y'all.